journey. I had an opportunity to go to the Dominican Republic and meet my father for the first time. We sat in a restaurant. Every time a woman walked in, he'd be like, "That's your sister." He was so generous, he gave us each our own mothers. He was like, "Oprah, you got a mother, you got a mother."
Her comedy special, Fighting Words, is currently streaming on HBO Max. Comedian Aida Rodriguez is currently on tour with the show this week at City Winery in Chicago, and she joins us live. Aida, thanks for being with us.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me. One of my favorite cities.
Oh, have you been here a lot over the years?
Yeah, I love Chicago in the summertime.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I hear, so you're developing, in addition to these two stand-up specials airing simultaneously, HBO Max is developing a half-hour comedy based on your life.
So, well, now we've decided, we parted with HBO and we're developing at Showtime. But yes, I am developing a half-hour show based on my comedy and life.
And when people hear about your life story, they might think that parts of it might not be conducive to comedy. So tell people what it's like.
You know, it's funny. It's like you have choices in life. You know, bad things happen to everyone, no matter how much we like to think that they only happen to us. So you have a choice. You can laugh about it or cry about it. And I've chosen to laugh. That was the coping mechanism when we were kids. We would snap, make fun of each other for being poor, having ugly shoes. And I somehow made it into a career.
Wow. I don't know. Did you see Chris Rock's special last night or this weekend, rather?
I hadn't seen it yet. I haven't seen it yet. I heard about it. I saw the clip about Will Smith, and I laughed because I was like, whoa, but I haven't seen it yet. I haven't had an opportunity to see it. I've been on like 13 airplanes in the last 2 weeks.
Oh, man.
But I will catch it at some point.
But what are your thoughts about just people are so sensitive and how that plays into being a professional comedian and what must have to go through your head when you're writing and on stage delivering?
Well, I mean, you know what? I always say this, like, I never walk into a music concert and say, I wonder who's playing today. I think you should research the people that you go out and see. There's a spectrum of comedians. There are comedians who just talk about airplane food and I laugh a lot. Funny.
Yeah.
And there are some people who tackle like real issues. There are political comics, there are musical comics. You have choices, but you cannot walk into somebody's comedy show and expect them to tailor their comedy for you.
Right.
And, you know, we're not jesters.
Right. So,
Right.
so do you talk about road rage at all in any of your specials?
Absolutely. Yes, I do. It's one of my biggest jokes from that special. I do talk about road rage because I feel like I'm a mom and I was driving a lot, you know, going to track meets and soccer games and basketball and football. And I started making psychological assessments about people according to how they drive, and that would make it easier for me. So if somebody was tailgating, I would be like, you know what? They have abandonment issues. They need to
So true. So true.
Yeah. Well, do you find yourself cursing in front of your kids then?
Well, my kids are adults now, so I find them cursing in front of me.
Yeah.
Oh.
How do they feel about this?
Let it be clear. We don't have that here.
How do your kids feel about your stand-up comedy? Is any of their stories reflected? Do they like it or not like it?
You know, that nothing that is on stage has not been sanctioned by them. Even the stuff that's uncomfortable, they've been the ones that said, it's cool, Mom, you can do it, because it's based on our truth. And if it's something that they make feel humiliated by or embarrassed by, I just don't do it. But they are very excited. They're my number one cheerleaders. They're the first ones to salute me at all of my shows. And they've been on the journey with me. So it's been a ride. It's been a great ride for us.
So this is kind of like a bigger version of the fact that we have to ask our kids before we post their picture on social media.
I know. Exactly. We do have to have, everybody in my family have to have permission because, I mean, some comedians have been sued by family members for
Oh,
gosh.
wow. Well, you can see the show March 8th at City Winery Chicago. Go to citywinery.com for details.
Aida, thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me. Have a beautiful day.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye.